I am Chilperic, son of Clotaire I, ruler of the Franks, and king of Neustria, the land stretching from Soissons to the Atlantic Ocean. My reign, which began upon my father's death in 561, was a time of turmoil, ambition, and bloodshed. In these years, I sought to expand my power, secure my lineage, and impose my will over the shifting tides of Frankish politics. My father's kingdom, once vast and united, was divided amongst my brothers, Chilperic, Guntram, Sigebert, and myself. This division sowed rivalry, each of us vying for supremacy. Paris, the glittering prize, was claimed by all, but my brothers denied me access. This slight festered in my heart, spurring my relentless desire for dominion. Marriage and betrayal. In my early years as king, I married Gulswintha, the daughter of the Visigothic king, a union intended to bolster my reign. Gulswintha brought wealth and prestige, but our marriage turned cold. Her virtues were admirable, but my passion burned elsewhere, for Fredegund, my mistress. Consumed by this forbidden love, I allowed events to unfold that sealed Gulswintha's tragic fate. Her death, whether through my hand or others, unleashed chaos. Her murder enraged my brother Sigebert, who was wed to Gulswintha's sister, Brunhilde. Their fury led to a feud that would span generations. Bloodshed marked our conflict, our armies clashing repeatedly as the kingdoms of Neustria and Austrasia waged war. The bitterness between Fredegund and Brunhilde fueled this strife, each seeking vengeance for the other's perceived transgressions. Fredegund's rise. Fredegund, my beloved, became my queen. Though some called her ruthless, I saw her as a woman of great cunning and strength. She aided me in consolidating power and eliminating threats to my throne. Together, we faced rebellions and plots, her fierce intelligence often outmaneuvering my enemies. But Fredegund's ambitions came at a cost. My kingdom suffered under her intrigues, her machinations sowing dissent among my nobles. Even as she defended me, her actions brought unease. Yet, I loved her fiercely, and her loyalty never wavered. The Church and my legacy. I sought to impose my authority not only on the battlefield but also over the Church. I viewed myself as God's chosen ruler, a defender of faith, yet I clashed with bishops who challenged my will. I tried to expand my influence by implementing new laws, inspired by Roman customs, and issued decrees to protect the weak, though my reign was far from just. My brother Guntram often played the peacemaker, though his interventions were met with suspicion. Sigebert's assassination in 575, orchestrated by Fredegund's agents, brought me a temporary advantage. Yet, his son Chilperic II rose against me, continuing our bitter feud. My death and the aftermath. In 584, my life was abruptly cut short. While hunting near Shells, I was struck down by an assassin's blade, the culprit shrouded in mystery. Some whispered it was Fredegund's doing, others blamed my enemies among the nobles. My death plunged Neustria into chaos, my son, Clovis II, inheriting a fractured realm. Though my reign was marked by conflict and bloodshed, I sought to carve my name into history, to stand among the mighty kings of the Franks. My legacy, however, lies entangled in the web of intrigue, vengeance, and ambition that defined my years on the throne. Now, from the shadow of eternity, I watch as the seeds I planted bear fruit, my descendants carrying forth the burden of my choices.